Identity integration is the concept of how much overlap is there between your two identities, let's say. So for Muslim American kids, we were looking at their integration between their religious and their national identities. And in this case, kids who have integrated identities are thinking, there is no reason why I can't be both Muslim and American. But kids who have low identity integration somehow think that they have to pick one or the other. In this study, we were interested in examining how Muslim American students are affected in the ways in which they interact with people outside of their group. And we looked at adolescence because adolescence is where there's more movement in identity dynamics. Thinking of who you are, it's more likely to be affected by your friends, what you see on the media, what you're observing. We found Muslim American kids who were discriminated were more likely to avoid white Americans. But then we also found that this relationship is buffered by their identity integration. So for kids who have integrated Muslim and American identities, they don't show this relation. What's really interesting about this study is that it's showing us that identity integration is an important concept that can affect youth's outcomes. The more that they feel secure about those multiple identities, the more likely they are to be successful, the more likely they are to kind of adapt in negative and threatening contexts. In a school, educators can acknowledge those identities and perhaps celebrate those identities so that students feel that they in fact do belong here just like everybody else. In the larger culture in general, I think it's important to, again, acknowledge those identities and not negatively talk about them, but acknowledge them as one of many kinds of Americans that we have. And so even if there's one negative context, I have a history of positive experiences to kind of equalize.